Good evening. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. We are nearing the end of the year and we are in holiday shopping mode for a lot of people. If you've been following me, you know who I am. I'm Beth Bolus. For those of you that are new around here, I have been in the midst of redoing lots of things around my house, and from tearing things up to refixing stuff. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun. It's been frustrating at times. What do you do when you're in the middle of what could be considered total chaos, but you find fun in it? I had to laugh at myself just a little bit ago. Laughter is a way that we kind of deal with things that when in stressful situations. It's good for us, right? So I was cleaning up and doing some mopping because we had done some sheetrock stuff. And so if anybody that is familiar with that knows it makes a terrible mess. So here I am mopping around, never done this that I can recall ever in my life. And I just had to stop and just absolutely laughed at myself. I spilled, okay? Guys, if y'all can hear me, because I've got this new update on my phone, let me know. I hope you can hear me. Drop me some love down there. Drop me some hearts. Let me know you can hear me, because I hope it's working. I'm not real sure. So drop me some love and then let me know that it's working. I hope you can hear me. Anyway, I spilled the whole bucket of mop water on the floor. Don't know how I did it. I'm like, okay, so all I could do is laugh at myself, clean it up, right? But another thing that, you have to find joy in the midst of all the stuff that's happening that goes on in life. And it's perspective that makes it, it's perspective, right? We can either find the glass half empty or the glass half full. Well, I had gone out. I was waiting for a box. I think most of us have been waiting on boxes a little bit longer than normal. I had gone out to run an errand. What is today? I think it was yesterday. The box was supposed to have gotten here Friday. Didn't come Friday. Didn't come Saturday. So it came Sunday actually while I was at church. So one of the things I had been waiting for, because this thing of laughter, have you ever been dehydrated? Most people suffer from some sort of dehydration. Dehydration is not just drinking water, right? It comes from an electrolyte balance in your body. And have you ever gotten a Charlie horse muscle cramps? There's so many symptoms that come around when we don't have that right electrolyte balance. Even headaches, even just really fatigue and feeling gross. Well, I got this really new thing because I like to exercise. I like to work out. I do a lot of things that sometimes I feel like, I might be a little bit off because, look, I drink probably 8 to 10 of these, plus other stuff, other water during the day, and this is just a start. So every now and then I'll throw coconut water in there, and so most of you, all of you guys know that I love Lavelle products. Well, we have this new thing called Thirst, and it's really cool because it is made to balance out your electrolytes, and it's made with pink Himalayan salt. And pink Himalayan salt that is naturally sourced is a really high amount of electrolytes in it to help balance things. Not only does it have that, but it has coconut water in it. So they don't have to go buy that. And if you've ever priced coconut water, it can be fairly pricey. But it really does help balance out the electrolytes in your body, so that those symptoms from all the things that happen when that aren't really laughable situations and make you feel really cruddy. So I'm going to taste this. It really smells good. I just opened it up. It's grape flavored. So I'm going to pour it down in here and mix it up. I've heard that you got to mix it up really good. Some of my friends have gotten theirs before I got mine. Got to mix it up real good. I've heard it's really flavorful. If it tastes as good as it smells, it's going to be great. It's gluten-free. It only has 2 carbs, so if you're watching your carbs, it is gluten-free. It's also diabetic friendly. It's loaded with B6. It's loaded with all those things to boost your immune system too. So let me taste it, see what it's like. It really is good. It is like 100 times better than that stuff that I buy in the grocery store and I've used through the years. And it really is good. It's not loaded, no sugar. And again, I think I said it was yes, no added sugar in it. So it's really good. And if you'd like to try this, let me holler at me. I'll connect you with how to do it. It is really good. So I'm going to look forward to doing this with all the stuff I've been doing around the house. I probably haven't had as much water as I usually do. So I kind of, figured that this would be good. Have some more stuff to do around here before I call it a day. But, not only is it important, and a lot of us think about being dehydrated when it's hot, but did you know that most people get dehydrated? A lot of people tend to get more dehydrated in the cold months because we don't stop and think about it. So stop and think about what you're putting into you and stay hydrated. How many of you suffer from maybe dry skin, all those things that happen in the winter months? So it really happens to our bodies so quickly, oftentimes, that we don't recognize what's happening to us. So stop, take a little bit of time. It really is a good flavor. Sometimes I found that just the coconut water that I would get in the store, was really, had a funky taste to it. It was really hard to get used to. So this is great. It's great flavored. Would love to hook you up with how to to get that. Connect with me. Drop me some hearts. Let me know that you'd like to comment down below that you'd like to try it. But listen, seriously, how do you cope? How do you cope in stressful times? This time of year, I remember growing up that this was a very, very busy time of year for my family. How many of you have people into your homes? I know that even during this time of the year that maybe, or this season in 2020, maybe you're not having quite as many people in. You might be having smaller groups, but as I was growing up, we would have oftentimes, I remember my parents, my dad is a pastor. I remember there were times where we would have over 500 people roll through our home on a Sunday evening after church, or just to kind of say thank you to everybody. And so we would be busy cooking and making cakes and all the family recipes, European recipes that we had gotten from my grandmother, and because she was a cook over in Hungary, and those things just kind of stayed in our family. But so how do you do? Do you eat extra stuff? Do you eat those foods? Are you having friends in? So being with people, so much of that has been taken away from us for various reasons this year. Some people, so many families that I've talked to have not been able to be together because of COVID. Because they need to stay separated, because they have family that is not well. I have other people that have gone through lots of losses, and this is a very sad time for you. So what are some of the things? Drop your coping things that you do down there, and share those, because we all learn from each other. Some of the things that, a quiet time to start out the day, to start focusing, to make sure that your mindset is where it needs to be, is really important. I like to spend time journaling. I like to spend time in devotions and in God's Word. And that's how I start my day, and, return to those things as it goes through the day. So there's lots of things, there's lots of skills. And I've come across some others that really have helped amid all this stuff that's happening with everything. After a while, I tell you what, it really can get to you at moments. So there was a moment yesterday where I was like, just so much happening. Things were like, anyway, you come into obstacles that you're trying to fit all the pieces of the puzzle and getting everything scheduled out and getting your home fixed. And I found that I just needed a moment to breathe. So I went in the bathroom, shut the doors, nobody was in there, and I just needed a moment to breathe. Have you ever done that? You know, I remember, you know, as a young mom, I would just go in, just shut the door and go, I just need a minute. But right then the kids begin to be able to toddle around, and then they follow you, and then you never get a break. So then it's the pets that follow. So you know what I'm talking about, guys. I mean, it just is, sometimes you just need a few minutes. So take care of yourselves during the season, and take time to reach out to those that are alone, those that, you know, it never hurts to pick up the phone and go, hey, do you have plans? Hey, do you need to be with somebody? Do you need somebody to talk to? Reach out to me. I have this wild hair. What's going on here? Reach out to me, make a phone call, check on them. Make yourself available, because it is important. You don't know what somebody else is going through until you actually talk to them. Don't assume. Don't assume. So take care of yourselves. Laughter is good for the soul. Do things that make you happy. Take time for yourself. Take care of yourself. I went and got a manicure, pedicure. That was necessary for me today. I needed some time. I just needed to step away from all the stuff in my house and let my painting happen, and knew that I was going to come back in, and it was going to be pretty, and it is beautiful, and I will share that with you guys when it is completed. Went and picked out floors. So I've so many of you guys have been asking, and thank you, because it is a lot of work. It has gone on a little bit longer than I anticipated. I never thought that I would still be doing this weeks later, but here I am. It's fun. I've decided that it's way beyond a Christmas gift. It is, right? It is a massive undertaking, but it's fun. And the reward when it's finished in 10 days or so is going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be beautiful. So thanks for hanging around. Keep yourselves hydrated. Thirst is absolutely good. It's tastes wonderful. I can't wait to finish drinking this and get back to doing some work. And hopefully I won't spill any more water all over my floor. Guys, see you guys. I could keep going on, but you guys have a great evening, and Merry Christmas to y'all.